Tom. It is so difficult to give up of that sunshine, but I know that we've got to get a little bit of rain in here, right?
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to show you a picture taken from a drone out in our neighborhood on the northwest side to show you how dry it was. Another thing, beautiful Labor Day with a beautiful sunrise and an interesting sunset. And of course, the reason is all those fires you've been hearing about and that horrendous heat out west, sending a vast stream of smoke that's made it all the way out to the Atlantic Ocean and across our skies. And that's part of what we were looking at today, that kind of an orangish, hazy look to the sky. Meantime, Frank Montagna launched his drone on the northwest side up in our WGN neighborhood. That's Lane Tech High School. Look at the burned out grass around it and how widespread that has been around the area. Your lawn may be looking kind of burned out as well. It's been dry around here. We had some much needed rain on the weekend, but wow, that drought is in need, makes us in need of rain. Look at the cooler temperatures coming into the plains, but also the heat out there in the southwest. Some of these temperatures in California in the last 48 hours have been absolutely extraordinary. There you can see the cooler air diving in. They actually have frost and freeze warnings in the upper Midwest. We'll not get that cool, but it is going to be cooler, and this heat will break out in the eastern Rockies at least for several days, taking Denver, for instance, where it was in the 90s today, to snow by later tomorrow and into Wednesday. Look at the temperatures farther west, though. Death Valley, 122. Palm Springs, 120. They had suburbs around Los Angeles that hit 121 degrees. Never within the borders of Los Angeles County they had temperatures that hot. Little wonder we have fires breaking out in that part of the country. It's also extremely dry. But here in Chicago, we have a northeast wind blowing, and that's going to be with us for days now and pick up in strength as this storm system comes into the area. 60-degree temperatures around Chicago. The low-level dew points down here ground level are quite low, but there's moisture running up and over this air mass. And with those strong northeast winds keeping the temperatures cool here, even as downstate Illinois gets up to 90 tomorrow, same in southern Indiana, we're setting up some big rains, and there are the water temperatures. Not a lot of people out on the lake today. There were small craft advisories. It was pretty choppy, and those waves are only going to build. 74 to 83 the spread. It was 80 at O'Hare today. Nice Labor Day, but that still was one of the cooler Labor Days around here since 2012. And we had 27 to 29 mile per hour winds and 80% of our possible sun. Mother Nature cut us some slack here and said, hey, this is the unofficial close to summer. We'll give you some nice weather. Rain, wind, and cool weather on the way. This is the wettest single period, if this works out as predicted, since late June. Probably won't break the drought, but it'll make a dent in it in many locations. Steady rains will be developing between midnight and 2 a.m. and running through the morning rush to about 9 a.m. Then occasional rain after that from 9 a.m. tomorrow to 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning. It will rain a little bit off and on Wednesday beyond that, but forget about sun when you see that kind of cloud coverage tomorrow. And the estimation is that the spread in rainfalls will be 0.7 of an inch in the less hard hit areas to 2.2 inches in the heavier areas. And a few spots could see 3 inches, say our models, particularly out west of the city. 90% rain chances tonight, 85% tomorrow, 60 tomorrow night, and 40% on Wednesday, then a break Thursday and a little shower action late Friday. With temperatures each of the next 5 days below normal, and this will be the first time we put a series of 4 consecutive 60-degree temperatures together since way back in May. So this is a cool pattern. Look at the clouds developing in that bright white band that you see down south. This situation, this storm, is developing literally right over us, and you can see the packed isobars that last. There's Wednesday and Thursday. We've got a couple of days of strong northeast northeast winds coming into the area. This is really cool because the speed with which the rain is developing, especially downstate, and look at all that lightning there. This is building northeastward, and that's what's on the way. You can see these towering cumulonimbus clouds running across central Illinois and into northern Missouri and Iowa and Chicago bound. So we're going to get some pretty good rains. The icons show where it's raining heaviest right there. Here's our model forecast. This is midnight, still kind of scattered, but you'll see the way the rains fill in by 2:30 and how there are embedded yellows and oranges. Those are thunderstorms. There's 7:30 tomorrow. And that's what we mean. We get the rain to become more occasional. Also, if you live south of us, you'll get less rain than, say, from the city and northward. That's 6 o'clock tomorrow. Still some patches of thundery weather coming through tomorrow night, and even into Wednesday morning. It could be showering, but the rains will become more scattered. What's amazing is how much rain may come down. That's a pretty good soaking, and gosh knows we need it. Our ground is so dry it'll drink that up like, you know, it's been out in the desert for a while, because we have been for all intents and purposes. There are the winds at midnight. There they are at 7 a.m. What strikes you about this is how consistently strong they are. There'll be some gusts to 30 miles an hour tomorrow, and that'll put a 6 to 9 foot chop on Lake Michigan, where there's a lakeshore flood advisory in effect from Lake County north to the Wisconsin shoreline because of the pileup of water that those sustained northeast winds will bring. Cloudy tonight. Rain develops before midnight in patchy areas, but becomes more widespread by about 2 a.m. and heavy at times the rest of the night. Could be some embedded thunderstorms. Windy with a low of 63 tonight, and northeast winds at 12 to 24 miles per hour. During the day tomorrow, rain with windy, cool weather and rain at times tomorrow night again. The rain tomorrow will be steady in the morning, but become occasional, and that will continue into tomorrow night. Finally, by the pre-dawn hours of Wednesday morning, that rain will taper to sprinkles or light rain. Low 61 tomorrow night, then cloudy, breezy, cool on Wednesday. Some light rain or sprinkles at times, still windy from the north-northeast. Same thing, it'll be kind of windy on Thursday, but it looks like we could get a peek at the sun from otherwise cloudy skies. Same thing on Friday, but a few showers could come into the picture late Friday, and another upper air disturbance could be in later Saturday and Saturday night, so there could be some more rain there. So in other words, we're not totally done with it, even after this first wave winds down after Wednesday. Check out this thermometer. This is from North Hollywood, California. Comes to us from Marty Carlin. That's a 120 plus temperature.
Whoa.
Right there.
Yeah.
And isn't this something? This is, we have an international audience here. This was sent to me by Francesco Salenzi in Genoa, Italy, where they had this amazing shot taken just 24 hours early of lightning and a water spout. Well, there's another water spout off Genoa. That's in northern Italy out in the Mediterranean. Meantime, Larry Henderson saw this sailboat leaving New Buffalo, Michigan, getting past the breakwater. He said it looked like they were in a little trouble. And do you see it, guys? Almost perfectly camouflaged is a caterpillar in there amid this these tomato plants. And that's one of nature's defenses. You can hardly see it. Look at the crystal clear waters up here in Door County from Ted Bartler, I'm sorry, and that's up in the Door Peninsula. Neat Labor Day shot from Yaya Lynn right here, and Ronnie Dupay checked in from Rochester, Indiana. I checked the map. That's 118 miles southeast of Chicago with this beautiful Labor Day sunset. That's some of that orange hue because of the smoke coming in from the western fires. So some cool pictures tonight, guys.
Very cool.
Keep those raincoats handy.
Thank you, Tom.
That's right.